such thing as a Batman. Captain Gordon! Captain Gordon! Number the question.
Oh no, Montreal.
All units,
So that's why this one isn't as good as the others. The French Canadians made it. Look at all these calendars. Must be the Riddler's cell. Oh, the sound dropped out and he's invisible. Phenomenal start to the series. This is exactly what I wanted, was just bugs right off the bat. Hey, no. I just got this fight working again. Stop interrupting me. This must be where they manufacture the Nickelodeon slime. Not many know, but it's actually Gotham's main export. You guys ready for my new patented fighting style? I call it the Cha-Cha Slide. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Cha-cha, real smooth. And stealth move. Okay, that was not as sneaky as I thought it would be. I'll just be on my way then. Pay no mind to me.
Looks like someone brought a bat to a knife fight.
Wrong. I brought a slide to a knife fight. I remember watching someone stream these games and they didn't understand how the combat worked because they had heard it was like a rhythm game. And I've always disagreed with that idea. There's a rhythm to the combat, but it's always spoke to me more like improvisational jazz, where your tools are your instruments that you get to break out when it feels right. Now take this with a grain of salt, as I'm pretty good at Arkham combat and not very knowledgeable about jazz. I forgot that you fought Deathstroke this early in the game. Which is funny because all of the marketing for this game was about Deathstroke being your Virgil. Like, this should be the end of the game.
Television seduces you. Imagine what we could accomplish if only someone would set us free.
Oh, shut up. Grow an actual ethos, you shithead Reddit mod. Knock two cops' heads together? I call that a sausage link.
Must you be so brutal, sir? These are city employees.
2 words, Alfred. 40%.
I wish you'd...
Breaking Gotham City news bulletin. Batman has broken into the police station and beaten the shit out of all the police. That's right, all the police. Every single one. 400 billion dead cops. Listen, I'm not trying to hate on anyone's style, but if I was told that I'd be guarding the sewers, I probably wouldn't wear my turtleneck and chain with blazer combo to work. Good God, you're short. And the hat is like a fifth of your height. That's fine. Less distance to travel when I slam your Hot Topic ass into the pavement. You know guys, we really don't have to do the dream reality bit in every game. It's cool in Asylum and City. We're stretching it here. See, he barely had to fall at all. Oh well, that's welcoming. I don't know how anyone can think that Sionis is evil when he's got this shit in his factory. It's like the evil version of a live, laugh, love sign. Alright, now I can take out the jammer. Never mind, didn't see that guy. Carry on with your business. This is just a worse version of a fight from Arkham City. Between that Mad Hatter section and this, Arkham Origins really is a highlight reel for better sections of better games. Janice? Damn. First they hit you with the expensive boutique art house releases, and then they get into making drugs. The classic slippery slope. Wow, look at all that money. Why, with that much, you could afford to ride the ambulance, one time. Wouldn't even need to steal it.
Like what I've done with the place? Oh, I know, it's a bit much. What can I say? I can be a tad compulsive from time to time.
How did you even have time to set this up? Does the hotel know you were setting up a Tim Burton movie in their ballroom? Oh god, I'm on TV. I gotta do something cool.
Could this be the turning
I can't believe that worked that well.
One thing's for sure.
I found another victim!
Don't panic. He could be pointing at something completely unrelated to me. Scarecrow ripoff number 2. Everybody give it up for Scarecrow ripoff number 2. Okay, this one isn't even a ripoff, it's just a straight up copy of the Asylum hallway.
Brutal! I ask for discourse and you respond with violence.
Oh, brother. Take your marketplace of ideas to someone who cares. Who am I fighting? Tim Pool? Alright, where's the crime? This is a trap. Just show me the ninjas. I hate being right all the time. I kinda don't want to take that guy out. He seems like he's having fun. So many bombs in one place. What is this, DC's 2023 movie lineup? Oh no, I can't believe that Alfred's dead. Except that this game is a prequel and he's not dead in the later games, so this scene has no real emotional stakes. Takedown. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna go for it. Double takedown. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't work well and I still did it. Come on, can I get a double? Can I get a double? Oh baby, a triple. I'm the master of stealth.
You leave me no choice, Mr. Wayne.
You leave me no choice, Batman. I have to turn myself into the worst possible version of myself.
Any one of my guys would have killed him.
Why? He's white.
The city
Like
deserves
comically
better
white.
than that.
Well, that game has some problems. Story pacing's terrible. The combat's a little wonky, despite the fact that it came out after City. And a lot of it is retreading ground from the other games. But you know what? It's not that bad. That being said, I'm excited to move on to better games. But there's a few things to do before we can get to Asylum. Alright. Cold Heart DLC. Let's go. Yeah, kill him, Alfred. Make them pay.
Afraid of an old man? Just take it easy.
No!
That vase was
My vase!
Wait, you're not going out there alone, are you?
Stay with Alfred. He'll keep you safe.
God, I hate that their lips move but their teeth don't. It's terrifying.
Right.
Don't call for help. Oh god. Oh no, I've totally biffed it. Screw it. Stealth is overrated. I'm using my fists. Well, we've reached a bit of a hurdle. It's been 9 years and they still haven't patched the bug that doesn't let you grapple to this ledge. Only way to fix it is to restart your campaign, and I don't care enough about this DLC to do that. So I guess that's the end of this DLC. Enjoy what little of it you saw. Of course. I never would have known that there was a ladder there if not for detective mode. How else are you supposed to know that's there? Your eyes? No. I think there's an issue with the combo meter not scaling properly. Look at that little guy. How am I supposed to keep track of my smokin' sexy style when I can't read it without my glasses? Batman doesn't kill. But Batman will live.
You just worry about your end. I'll handle mine.
And such a lovely end it is, too.
Thanks, but can we talk about my butt later? I've got some mentally ill people to assault. This has got to be the easiest Arkham game. Just keep punching and the game automatically plays itself. It's comical. Why even have fights at this point? Wow, no wonder so many riots and breakouts happen at this prison. It's all rotting and falling apart. Even the concrete isn't solid. You're better off holding them in a room made of Lego.
Bad timing. You just happened to show up on the day the prison decided to spray for bats.
That's not even a good joke. Oh god, the deadly fart gas. I'm sorry for what I said. The joke was fine. I don't know that I love this 2.5D system. I kind of wish it was just 2D and pixelated and was directed by Koji Igarashi and took place in Dracula's castle. I wish I was playing Aria of Sorrow. Go through the door. The door. Through the door. Go through the goddamn door, Batman. These layered, falling apart environments remind me a lot of the game Deadlight, a game that had very similar cutscene art now that I think about it. Also a better game than this. Shit, now I wish I was playing Deadlight. It's so funny that Origins establishes Deadshot as this sniper with no equal who's a master of trajectories. And then you get to this game and he can't shoot you through sheet metal. What a loser. Ow. Okay, maybe there is something to him. Never mind. Still a loser. Not even a fight. Man, they couldn't even get the beatdown right. The most satisfying part of Arkham combat. And they messed it up. It's like I'm just playing patty cake with his chest cavity. I can see why people don't talk about this game now. Joker, the prison's only been under your control for a couple hours. When did you have the time to set up a giant matching game wired with explosives? This is absurd even by your standards. One of the big reasons why I'm not a fan of this game's 2.5D system is because of the angle of the map, which it is so goddamn annoying to read. I just want to find out what path to take to the other side of this wall. Why are paths overlapping? I was never confused reading the map in Symphony of the Night. Bullshit. Who saw me? There's no one else, just him. He saw me while I was behind him. Thank you, Arkham Origins Blackgate. You know what? This fight has solidified it for me. This is the worst Arkham game. I'd never played it before and assumed it was probably just okay. No, it's not good. It's the worst one. Alright, try this one, Grundy. How do you like my stilted 1-2 punch, you undead idiot? Oh, that's it. Wow, you're a little bitch in this game, huh? I see you in Arkham City, buddy. Not sure how that guy lived, but he did. Because Batman doesn't kill. Come back here, Joker. You can't run away forever, you dumb clown twink. Okay, now I want you to go away. Please no. I don't like this game.
I did see some kind of vault in the cell blocks, but it had some way.
I have to go all the way back to the cell block?
Spent time cracking them.
It's so far, though.
That may help.
Man, I really can't blame anyone for not talking about this game. It's kind of boring. That guy will also live. Don't ask how, I don't know, but he didn't die. I'm coming for you, Black Mask. Okay, that didn't go as planned. I'll leave you alone.
If whoever wants Bane powers him up again, do you know what will happen? How many people might be hurt or killed?
Think of how many terrible boss fights we'll have to fight. Good lord, you don't want that. In case you weren't tired of running around these areas by now, they give you a backtracking mission through the entire game. So thanks, Arkham Origins Blackgate. It's like one final middle finger. God, what a terrible final boss. I guess it's fitting given the rest of the game. Yeah, that game is, not great. The big problem is it being 2.5D. The combat just doesn't work. But, you know, it's an Arkham game. Combat isn't everything. Which doesn't matter because the stealth isn't great either. So really all you have is map exploration, which is ruined by the terrible to read map. Honestly, I never heard anyone talk about this one, so I assumed it was probably just fine. But I think people don't talk about it because it's not worth talking about. I'm never gonna play this game again. Let's get to the good Arkham games already.
Ooh, what you sneaking with your bats? Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, ooh, bat smacks.
You joke, but I do have pockets full of fruit gushers shaped like bats. Even Batman gets hangry sometimes. It's not weird. Wow, look at all these question marks. Must be Calendar Man's cell. Man, I really gotta work on dodging into things that won't hurt me. Come on. I'm taking more damage from dodging into things than I am from the actual enemy.
So you did it! Well done! I would have expected a child to work that one out, let alone the world's greatest detective.
My favorite thing about the Riddler in these games is he gives you the easiest riddles ever. And then when you solve it, he goes, oh yeah, well a child could have solved that. No shit, stop giving me riddles meant for kids. Leave the Batmobile alone. Do you know how much insurance costs on a custom Bat-themed non-street legal car? It doesn't even have good mileage. You see, Batman doesn't kill people. But if he sends chunks of concrete wall into your temple and you die from a brain hemorrhage years down the road, well, that's not his fault. He'll live. Man, look at all those skulls. This must be Gravelord Nito's cell. Whoa, look at my eyes. Should have never smoked that shit, now I'm stuck in Arkham Asylum. So this is Scarecrow's bit. Remember those hallucinatory sections from Origins? Yeah, that game was stealing from this. And I still think that it's probably the coolest thing that the Arkham series ever did, so honestly, I can't blame them for trying to replicate the success of it later in the series. Hey Bane, remember when you were a good boss fight? Boy, that was a time. Can we go back to that? Take this, Bane. Okay, he was not willing to take that. See, you can tell that the Batmobile is actually a Tesla, since it automatically drove into a minority and off the road. Alright, here's the plan. Just yank him. I am the epitome of stealth.
Oracle, I found Dr. Young's formula.
Great. So does that mean you've stopped Joker?
It's never this simple with him.
I feel like there was a better way to deal with that. Maybe a bat lighter. Or some bat matches. Some batches. Oh shit. I either need to get more stars or learn how to backwards long jump to get past this. Listen, Batman villains have a long history of either having amazing costume updates or terrible costume updates. And Scarecrow's design in this is the toppest, the highest of the top tier. I mean, giving him a Freddy Krueger glove, but with the needles instead of the knives? What a rush.
Oh my god!
Get out of the way!
See, that's why you don't keep your safe full of explosions. You guys want to see some bullshit? This room, which tells you about the next Arkham game, wasn't found for several years, and you can only get it by triple bombing that one wall. How the hell did anyone find this?
I'm losing patience. You're cheating.
I mean, that wasn't even a riddle. The answer was just a guy in the middle of the room. Your riddles suck.
Look who's finally turned up, the Dark Knight himself. How's it hanging, Babs?
Low. Thanks for asking. Look at all these dates. Must be Adam Sandler's room. Nobody follow me. No? Go down. Go down. Thank you. I appreciate your compliance. He'll live. I know the Arkham Asylum uses some unconventional rehabilitation methods, but why do they have these giant hanging bird cages? Who are these for? Birdman? Oh no, he shot them with the bad boss fight gun. The funny thing about this fight is you really don't need to do anything. Their AI is so stupid that they'll just slap the shit out of each other. Then you just jump on and take control. And once that's done, you get on to the next one. Easy fight. You should probably get out of the way. Told you. Alright, where's the glitch?
Did anyone catch the game last night?
There we go. Scared the shit out of me the first time I played. I'm not forgetting about you. So this is the third Scarecrow encounter. By far the highlight of the game. Because of how it, A, scares you into thinking your hardware crashed, and B, replicates the opening with different characters. There are only so many ways that you can break the fourth wall successfully anymore, and for a long while this was my go-to example. You fools. I'm not locked in the bone zone with you. You're locked in the bone zone with me. It's everyone's favorite part of the game. Slowly walking around a maze to find plant spores. That's exactly what you want out of a Batman game, right? They'll live. Out of my way, chumps. I'm about to start breaking shit. Like a shitty child inside a pottery section of an IKEA. Or perhaps Fred Durst. He'll live. I think. I don't want to be too much of a party pooper, but it's just too good of an opportunity.
I have nothing to live for.
Oh, so that's why the finale of this game is so bad. It's because he shot himself with the bad boss fight gun. That's still a great game. Not the best Arkham game, and it is shockingly simplistic compared to the others, but I'm always gonna love it. It's high grade. A tier. Good shit.
I guarantee everyone will know your secret.
God. That beard with no mustache combo is scarier than any of the shit that Scarecrow showed me in the last game. Don't mind me, gentlemen, I just want to get a good look at the weird dude on the roof. I'm sorry, lads. I'm trying to get a look at the weirdo. He's on the roof. You may have seen him. And he's gone. I blew my chance to see the weird guy.
Bring out the defendant.
Whoa, I'm seeing double. 4 faces. Nice kick, idiot. Too many frames of startup. Easily punishable. Pick a higher tier character.
Oh, for the love of...
We interrupt this Batman game to give you Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Whether it's the original, the Abel Ferrara remake, or the one with Donald Sutherland, that's up to you. It's that weirdo again.
I have been watching you.
Oh, why'd he run away? I just wanted to play catch.
There are a number of signal relay points around the top of the tower. The specifications...
He'll live.
So, it's the world's greatest detective versus the world's deadliest assassin. Who's going to win?
Did you see my fight with him in Arkham Origins Blackgate? All it took was one swift kick to the head. He put us in an actual, like, one-on-one boxing match, and I'd murder him. The Terror? Oh man, I love Roger Corman. Don't care for Basil Carlo, though. No one gives a shit about Clayface. If you do that to me again, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
They're using thermal imaging headsets. Anyone wearing them will be able to spot me hiding up in the darkness.
Damn. I'm gonna have to change my style of stealth. Yeah, that style works. I think I've bugged it. Well, I'm in no hurry. Let's see how high this baby will go. Don't you swing at me. You asshole. You ruined my combo. I wanted to turn that man's ribs into bone powder, and you've denied me that. Hey, I warned you. Get out of here. And tell your shark friends that I'll kick their asses too. Remember Arkham Origins Blackgate, where all it took was a batarang to beat you? I liked that. Let's go back to that.
Everywhere.
He'll live. Alright. Scarecrow retread number 1. Let's do this. If you don't stop, I'm gonna do the same thing to you. What did I tell you? Now I get to enjoy beating the shit out of a 600-year-old man. Oh no, not the Riddler informant. Now I'll never be able to find all 450 collectibles required to finish his side quest. I wasn't doing that shit anyway. See, this fight is really cool because Mr. Freeze will adapt to whatever moves you hit him with, meaning you gotta use a variety of takedowns. The game really makes you think about different ways to beat the shit out of this diseased robot man. Why can't I interact with this? Are there still people nearby? There you are. Oh. Well, I'm not sure how I deal with that problem. I hope his name wasn't Fortunato. Scarecrow retread number 2. Give it up for Scarecrow retread number 2. Oh shit. If I had that bald spot, I'd wear that terrible hat too. Oh my god. Joker's pregnant. And double takedown. That's not a double takedown.
I've got a visual on Catwoman.
You screwed me, game. I wanted to be your friend and you screwed me.
Try and tie me up in your plants? Like hell.
Yeah, I'm on the war against botany. On the side of whoever the hell is against botany. Listen, I know that paramilitary forces are bombing the city and plan to kill thousands, but that's not important. Let's see what Bane is up to. Bane, please, I'm on your side. If this is revenge for saying that your fights are bad, then I'm sorry, but don't hate me because I'm right.
It must be depressing. All your sacrifices, and yet you are the one to blame.
Talk all you want, but I will not be preached to by a man who would look at home on that show where Vanilla Ice renovates homes for the Amish. I'm sorry for what I said about your acting career earlier. I just think that your line delivery is a little muddled. Yeah, I know it wasn't a good joke. You don't have to hit me for it. It's so funny that the game uses the Cain and Abel imagery for Batman and the Joker. It's like, they were brothers. And I don't know about you guys, but my brother has never tried to inject me with the superhero version of AIDS. Yet. Man. That's still a great game. Shorter than I remembered, but it's also the 5th or 6th time I've played the game, so I remember what to do. The only problem that I'll ever have is that I can never replicate the feeling of coming home from school and playing through it for the first time. It was one of those games that really hooked me and made me pay more attention to modern games. And no matter what flaws you point out, I'm always gonna love it for that. But we're not done yet. We still have the Harley Quinn's Revenge DLC campaign to go through. So let's rock this bitch. There's the chance that he slit his throat on the glass at the bottom of the TV. But you know what, I'm just going to assume that he'll live. That's a lot of negative pregnancy tests. I guess the Joker's not pregnant. Only conclusion to draw from that.
The code. Now!
Please don't hurt me. Here it is.
Night-night.
Really? Night-night?
That's all the code.
That's a terrible one-liner. What the hell, Batman?
Harley.
Is it bad that I think Harley's hotter when she's a widow? I mean that this design is not that I think that her being a widow is better. I'm gonna shut up now. Oh. You didn't see anything. There's no adult in spandex over here. Alright, come here. Shield back. That wasn't my plan, but I guess it worked out in the end. Now Harley, your kicks are getting better, but they're still easy to counter. Again, I say, pick a top tier, and maybe we can money match outside a bracket.
Excuse me, sir. There's no smoking in here.
Oh, my mistake. I didn't know I was confronting the Bye-Bye Man. The lengths that this game goes to show that Batman doesn't kill are absurd. Don't worry, the tanks are unmanned, and you're shooting the goons with rubber bullets, which can still kill people, but most people don't know that, so we're just going to ignore that fun little fact. They'll live. Stop resisting. Stop resisting, stop resisting, stop resisting, stop resisting. I completely forgot that this game makes you do parkour with the Batmobile. Or as I will now be calling it, parkour.
Do you know what I'm thinking right now?
Of course. You're thinking, who the hell is this guy?
Actually, I was trying to think about your helmet and how it looks like one of the aliens from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but that's a pretty close guess.
If this is about Miss Gordon, you cannot blame yourself for what's happened. Save yourself before it's too late.
Goodbye, Alfred.
What a heartbreaking scene. I'm sure that Batman will die, given that there's still the entire rest of the game. Alright, hear me out. I could fix her. I know that some people didn't like the vehicle combat in this game, but I enjoy it. Imagine an entire game with this combat, and more mechanics. Like a vehicle character action game. Devil May Car. Nope. Didn't like that. Do you think he had to custom order that shirt, or did he make it by hand? Which one of those options is less pathetic? Where did the Riddler get the time and resources to build these glorified Hot Wheels tracks? Shouldn't he be writing riddles? You know, the thing that he's named after? He's not a racing guy. He's not the racist. You know what? Screw you in particular. It's the roof weirdo. Finally, my time has come. Catch. That's not catching it. Come on, catch the Batarang. Why do you hate me? You're grounded, asshole. Wait, are you not wearing anything over your burns? That would hurt so much. Dress for the slide, not the ride, my man. Oh, what was that? I couldn't hear you over the sound of me knocking your ass off the road. He'll live.
I'm watching you, Ryder.
What?
Oh god, what's wrong with your neck?
You should stick with old
Who
Jack.
gave this giraffe a suit?
You're taking
Why is this brachiosaurus dressed like Jimmy Fallon? Knock knock. Housekeeping.
What did you forget?
Well, that's rude.
If they hear the car,
I just wanted to clean their van. You know what? This may be another Scarecrow retread, but they're nice enough to change the art style for it. So it's not that egregious. Whoa, I'm seeing double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? I'm not counting them all to finish that joke.
When you get in there, we were only doing our job, all right?
I'll keep that in mind. Only heroes have used that excuse historically. No bad implication from that phrase. He'll live.
I am ready to face your final challenge.
It's the toughest yet.
You have to catch the Batarang when I throw it to you. We interrupt this Batman game to bring you BioShock. That's for getting weird and kind of racist in the third game. Oops. Sorry. My fault. There we go. The APC has been run off the road. Never mind the mass amount of collateral damage that I caused catching them. The streets are safe now. Oh, Robin pulling out the pile driver. Styling on them with the suplex too. Beautiful. Man, I generally say that the more wrestling moves, the better the game is. And, I'm wondering now if this is the best Arkham game.
This Robin seems like a real improvement on that last one. Remember Jason Todd? Oh, what a whiner. Always complaining. We're both better off without that loser.
Thank you for that incredibly subtle hint, Joker. I'm a big fan of this segment where Robin has to defuse all the bombs, while Batman just has a disassociative episode where he hallucinates the rockabilly with clown aids as another clown with clown aids. This is what I expect out of a Batman game. Before anyone asks, yes, this section where you carry Harley in a way that you can get a good look at her ass as she struggles against you was entirely necessary. Oh, powerbomb. That decides it. This is the best Arkham game. That was for being the worst part of Arkham Asylum.
Batman, just stop! Stop acting like a hero! Stop thinking you can save anything!
You make a compelling case. I guess I will stop. Thanks, Arkham Knight. I was getting kinda tired of that. Eat shit. Oh, no, that's not an escape route. Never mind. Don't eat shit. I didn't mean it. You'll never catch me, shithead. Unless you can swim. Oh, Mr. Batman. I don't feel so good. Not the Batmobile. I just finished paying it off. Where am I gonna find another Bat-themed armor tank with 8-track capability now? I left all my Emerson, Lake, and Palmer tapes in there.
Who are you?
You really have no idea, do you, Bruce?
Oh my god, what a twist. I never would have guessed that the Arkham Knight was Jason, even with all the absurdly explicit signposting that the game put in the last third. Screw this, I'm not fighting you all. If you expected a fair fight, you came to the wrong city. Well, I've kind of run out of things to do for now. Unless I want to go get all the Riddler trophies, which I don't. So I guess I should go save Robin or some shit. This is for there being so many of you earlier that I couldn't make a Simpsons reference. That's for being British.
Could stand me.
That's for making shitty riddles. Time for the stealthy approach. Here are my stealth tactics, fiends.
Sir, the preparations are complete. Nightfall is ready. I will leave it for you to decide when it's time to come home.
I'll be there in a second, Alfred. There's just one more person's ass that I need to stomp. Eat shit. Look at that. Punched his head into the concrete. Now you have to sit in the toddler chair for evil losers. Oh? Oh? Okay, a little uncinematic, but we made it out in the end. Alright. Now we can finish the game. Well, that's a great game. The story is a little all over the place sometimes, and there are times where it feels like there are too many things going on during combat. But overall, very good stuff. I still think that City is actually the best one, but this is a strong note to end the series on.